Siku ya leo msikizaji, 13 things you will realize when you are much older in marriage. 13 things that you will realize when you are older in marriage. Unajua, mimi hupenda kusema kila wakati kwamba uzee huwa ukibisha hodi, hata usipokubali utaingia tu. Mimi sasa hivi ninavyozungumza, mimi siwezi rudi kuwa mtoto, na ujana ninauacha hivi karibuni. Kwa hivyo ninaingia kwenye mwanda ambao nitaitwa mzee, na hata nishaanza kujiita mzee mwenyewe. Why? Miaka inapoenda vitu vinabadilika. 13 things you will realize when you are much older in marriage. Number 1, when you two were younger, you two argued a lot. Not because you two did not love each other, but because you were not mature enough. With growth come easy of handling issues. With growth come easy of handling issues. This is the reason I always say, when you two were younger, you two argued a lot. This is a wife and a woman, a wife and a husband. Yeah, a husband and a wife. I'm talking about couples. When you were too young, you two argued a lot. Not because you two did not love each other, but because you were not mature enough. With growth comes easy of handling issues. Number 2, marriage is not a gender battle, but a beautiful union between a man and a woman, both created in an image of God with unique strength. We have unique strength, dear listener. Your wife and your husband, they have different strength. Marriage is not a gender battle, but a beautiful union between a man and a woman, both created in an image of God with unique strength. Number 3, almost every married couple considers quitting or doubted whether they will last at some point when overwhelmed with challenges. You ask people who are in marriage today, they will tell you, almost every married couples considered quitting or doubted whether they will last at some point when overwhelmed with challenges. That season comes to shake the both of you and test how serious you are about the marriage. Sometimes those havocs, they will come to test if you are serious about marriage. It is not the right time now when the other person, the challenges when they are knocking the door, you decide to go and marry another woman. You decide to go and be married to another man. That is not the way to go. That season will come and shake both of you and test how serious you are about the marriage. And if you are not serious, you will go to another marriage. This is where the road, the rubber meets the road. When you see people jumping from one relationship to another relationship, one marriage to another marriage, they are marrying. You are a woman and you are being used as like a toilet, a public toilet. Then you are not serious about marriage, because you cannot be married to many women, to many men. You cannot be married to many women. Yeah. How are you serious? You're supposed to be married to one man. You're supposed to be married to one woman. When you find yourself moving from one relationship to another relationship, then you're not serious about the marriage. You are a problem. If you manage that season well, you will be a stronger and better couples. Number 4, if you two started your marriage on a shaky foundation, or you made a blunders at the beginning when you started, it doesn't mean that your union is doomed to fail. If two of you started your marriage on a shaky foundation, or you made blunders at the beginning when you started, it doesn't mean that your union is doomed to fail. Couples can take control of their marriage midway and steer it to the right direction, dear listener. Number 5, you can search anywhere in the world, but you will never find someone who knows you, puts up with you, and has proven to be dependable like the one you have invested years in each other. For that reason, don't take each other for granted. Don't ever take each other for granted. Number 6, love was a transcend sagging booms, baldness, you can grow hair, the gray hair, the fat, stretch marks, physical challenges, and sex, because as you grow older, you realize that it was actually the person inside the body of your spouse that you fell in love with. Not the outside, the physical, but the person inside that particular person that you fell in love with. Number 7, the friends that you made a priority as you ignored your spouse. They will easily leave, but your spouse will always be there. Don't treat your husband, don't treat your wife as if it's just a stranger. When your friends are gone, you remain with that particular person. When your children are grown enough and they want to go and build their lives, you remain with that person that you ignore today. Don't take your spouse for granted. Have priorities right. Number 8, your parents actually don't fully know your spouse, so their opinion should not be their absolute guide. I pity those people who go and gossip about their husband or their wives to their parents. They will give you their opinion. I pity those people who go and have a cup of coffee with their parents discussing about their husbands. I pity you, because they will guide you in the other way. They don't have your parents actually don't fully know your spouse, so their opinion should not be absolute guide. You know each other best. This is your home, not theirs. They are building their home. You build your home. You can destroy your own home when you are going to get advices from your mother, because she's building his home. She's building her home. She's building a home. So when you go get advice from your mother, she's destroying your marriage. And before you know it, it is over. I'm speaking to young girls, young women who are in that particular mood of going and discussing about the husband with their mother. Your mother is your father's wife. She is building a home. So when you go get advice from her, she will guide you in another way, because maybe she wants money from you. You are maybe a breadwinner for them. So they think that when you don't, they will feed you with the stories. At the end of the day, before you realize it, it is over. The memories, the legacy, wisdom, and assurance of love you transfer to your children are the greatest inheritance. The memories of both of you, the legacy both of you, the wisdom both of you, and assurance of love you transfer to your children are the greatest inheritance. Number 10, it makes no point to work so hard to make money for your family and in the end lose your family. As you work hard, be smart and make time to enjoy quality time with your spouse and children. That is what matters. Number 9, how sweet, peaceful, relaxed, and enjoyable your old retirement years will be will depend on how you treat each other when you are younger. When you will become older, and that job is no more there, you've gone for your retirement, how sweet and peaceful it will be, relaxed and enjoyable your old retirement years will depend how you treat your husband today, how you treat your wife today, other than when you are younger. It will depend. That sweet and peaceful and relaxed, enjoyable retirement, it will come one day. How will you treat her? How you treat your spouse today, it will determine how you will enjoy that retirement. Number 10, there is no challenge you two cannot overcome if we work together. Learn to work together as couples. You can manage any challenge and put down your ego and excuses. Number 11, if you elevate your spouse above God, that your spouse ruins your relationship with God, then your marriage will be shaken. God doesn't share his glory. God doesn't share his glory. I am reminding you, love God with all your heart. Your spouse will become number 2 after God. You cannot separate, for instance, me with my God. You cannot. You cannot separate me with my God. That is the reason I've said if you elevate your spouse above God, that your spouse ruins your relationship with God, then your marriage will be shaken. God doesn't share his glory. Number 12, if your spouse came into your life for an assignment. Your spouse came into your life for an assignment. We are here on earth, dear listener, because we are carriers of assignments. We are here on earth because we are carriers of assignments. I have an assignment that God brought me into this life. I have to fulfill that assignment. And I have always said that I am here to impact you, to empower you, and to inspire you. I will correct you, rebuke you, and encourage you. That is my assignment, my area of operation. God has called me into this life to do that job. I will do it anywhere. This is the reason even when I'm working and someone say that I'm laying you off, I'm not going to employ you anymore, I just go knowing that provided I have done my assignment very well, they will remember me. They will look after me. They will follow me to see what I'm doing, because I did my assignment very well. Because when you are doing your assignment very well, God align you. Will always align you. Anything that seems to be like a challenge to you, it will be a breakthrough to you. And spouses are coming into our life with assignment to mold us, to make us better, to give us a helping hand and support us to fulfill our purpose. So when you are married and someone is so mean to support your vision, to support what you are doing, to stay at a distance and to watch from afar, it's not supposed to be that way. You have an assignment when you are married. You are supposed to mold. You are supposed to make someone better. You are supposed to give an helping hand, and you are supposed to support, to fulfill that purpose and vision. Don't fight that assignment. Don't fight that assignment. You find people are fighting those assignments. They don't want to see you grow, because they know when you grow, and they have done bad things to you. So they think when you grow now, you'll reach your Canaan, and you'll forget them. No. Joseph in the Bible had all the opportunities to take revenge, but he said that you did that for good. You did it for good for me, so that I can come and secure our whole nation. Don't be insecure. Jacob every now and then fought himself. He thought that Esau will fight him. Jacob fought with Jacob because of the thing that he did for Esau. But Esau was not even taking any kind of revenge. But Jacob, inside him, was fighting Jacob. There are people, they have done so many things that are bad to people. So every now and then they are insecure in their movements, because they have done so many miserable things to people. But we thank God, because there is a God in heaven. When you are saved, you don't take revenge. Number 13, as you age and get closer to death, the weight of responsibility in marriage will dawn you. You will be more conscious that you will have to give an account to God how you treated the spouse God gave you all these years. And this one, it is for everyone. One day you'll have a date with your maker. And you will have to answer questions. As you age and get closer to death, the weight of responsibility in marriage will dawn. You will be more conscious that you will have to give an account to God how you treated the spouse God gave you all these years. I'm always conscious about this. And when I was preparing this, and I told you I'm thinking on how I can give you this particular marriage mathematics episode today. Because it touches lives. Can you sit down one day and see how you are treating your husband or you are treating your wife? Sit down. Have you done the right thing? Because one day you'll have an account to God how you treated him or her. You will remember how you two met. The promises you made to each other, families and others and families. The vows you took. I'll love you until death do us part. I'll love you. I'll never have any other man or any other woman. And today here you are a woman and you are married to many men. You are a man and you are married to many women. And you vote to one man or to one husband, to one wife. It doesn't work like that. You will give an account to God how you treated your spouse God gave you all these years. You remember how you met, two of you. The promises you made for each other and others and family. The vows you made, and if you lived by them. There are people who are making vows like they are joking like children. They are not mature. But those vows, they stand before God. May it be that you are a good steward of the family God gave you. Because it's not your family, it's God's family. It's not your children, it's God's children. When God entrusted you with children, it's not that it's your children, it's God's children. You know that anything that God has entrusted you with is not for you. It is for God. And He wants you to use them well. Don't be selfish. Don't be kind of a person who is so selfish, who cannot reason, who has remained immature when he's growing old. Be mature and realize that there is a date with God. There is a date with God. Anything that we do here on earth, there is a date with God. And this is the reason God said that He gave one person this talent and the other one that talent. Another their talent. The one that was given one talent just know that let me go and keep it. You have to multiply it. You have to multiply it. A seed must have a multiplication. That is marriage mathematics. Good morning.